Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Cuppa. Come on in and let's have some good times together, just being together. I'm so thankful for everyone that's finding this and coming in to say hello. I'm just going to share it out on Facebook so that you can see that we're live. So when you come in, just take a minute to share it. Okay, Kathy, good morning. Good morning, good morning. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Let's take a minute and just breathe. So, hand on your heart center and slow down the breathing. Inhale love, exhale love. Inhale joy and breathe that back out into the world. Breathe in peace. Let's send peace, love, and joy into the world around us, into whoever you want to lift up today. Hold them in your heart and say, thank you, I love you, and bring them right in here with you. Good morning, Deirdre. That feels good to breathe all of that good vibes and good feelings in. And then let's say our affirmations. I am enough. I am a spark of the divine. I am abundant. I am open to receive. And miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities show up everywhere. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I am a P for peace. So share your I ams. Share what's going on with you. Are you happy? It's Thankful Thursday. So maybe you can find something to be thankful for, some gratitude that you would like to share out. And love it, Deirdre. I am a happy human in a pea pod. Absolutely. Happiness is an inside job, but when we're surrounded by like-minded people, such as the P's for peace, it's easier for that happiness to show on the outside, isn't it? And we've been doing those affirmations together for 479 days. Yay. All right. So how y'all doing? Yes, we have fires, we have smoke, we have a hard time breathing with the air quality here, the way it is. And they're having trouble containing those fires, especially the one at the Utah-Colorado border. That's the one that's really raging out of control right now. And so much of the land just burning on fire. And I think of the animals that are there because there's so much wildlife out here. I think of the little deer and the wolves and the coyote and the bunny rabbits. The bunny rabbits are everywhere right now. They're so cute to watch and to just be in their presence. You've got a heat advisory there. Yeah, it's just crazy, the weather and the extremes. We came from an extreme winter where it just seemed to be relentless, didn't it? It went on and on and on, and we didn't really have a spring. We kinda went from cold, cold into hot, hot, not really anything in between. Except maybe blue. Blue might have had an in between. I don't know. Um, but it's just so strange to see these patterns that happen with the weather. And I think that we can have an influence over it. I think that as a collective, we can change the course of storms. I think that we can calm down the energy. So that's my thought, and that's what I would like to focus on myself is, okay, Mother Nature, let's let's see you being more calm and happy. Let's have a happy Mother Nature, not a raging one. So that's just my thought, that we do have the ability to influence. It's our world, and we can manifest that. Kathy, thankful for a 3-day weekend. Yay. Visiting with loved ones in Pittsburgh. Grateful Paula has a pool. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you're going to be in the hundreds. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. So are you off tomorrow, Kathy, or are you off on Monday? And probably Monday, right? That's the way the long weekends normally run. Ooh, Deirdre, I love that idea. We can form a climate healthy group so we can do it together. Let's do that. Let's set the intentions together. I've run intentions groups before. There's something called the power of 8. When you have 8 or more people gathered together and putting out there the same intention, let's do that. I'm willing, and I think it would be a great time to do it before it gets any further into storm season, which, I do reside in Florida, and I do have an investment in those hurricanes that come through there every year. So yeah, I'm all for that. Our P Climate Healthy Group. All right, well, we haven't had story time in a couple of days. Would you all like story time? Because I think it's important to keep hearing those messages from Spirit and see what they have to say to us, because the angels give us such great advice and guidance and really help us to see the best in each other. And that's what we need. We need to really focus on positive, focus on what's uplifting and what can be, instead of just everything is going haywire. And you're in a heat advisory there. Okay. Well, let's get to story time and see if we can lift up the vibration, and maybe we'll have some of our other P's that will join in. And if not, maybe they'll watch the replay. So the message from the angels from last night is called The Miracle of Becoming. Okay, I'm getting there. And I can't see you guys. I wanted to do that. That's all right. I'll just read the message and then we'll see what you all have to say about it. You do not just wake up and become the butterfly. Growth is a process. That's a quote from Rupi Kaur. There's something almost magical about watching a butterfly emerge from its chrysalis. It reminds us that the most beautiful transformations in life rarely happen overnight. They unfold one small step, one unseen moment, one act of surrender at a time. I have had the privilege of watching the entire process from the tiny caterpillar crawling across the milkweed to the quiet stillness of the chrysalis, and finally to the breathtaking moment when a butterfly spreads its wings for the very first time. Every time I witness it, I'm reminded of our own spiritual journey. The caterpillar seems so ordinary. It spends its days firmly attached to the earth, slowly inching along while eating leaf after leaf of milkweed. There's nothing about its appearance that hints at the incredible beauty waiting to emerge. If we judged only by what we could see in that moment, we might never imagine that this little creature was destined to soar through the skies. How often do we do the same thing with ourselves? We look at where we are instead of where we are becoming. We judge our lives by our current circumstances, our struggles, our mistakes, or our limitations. We forget that God often plants extraordinary potential inside what appears to be ordinary. Then comes the chrysalis. From the outside, it appears that nothing is happening. There's no movement, no evidence of progress. Yet inside, one of nature's greatest miracles is taking place. The caterpillar is literally dissolving into something entirely new. Every cell is being rearranged to create wings, delicate legs, vibrant colors, and completely different way of living. Many of us have experienced our own chrysalis seasons. Perhaps it was an illness that forced us to slow down. Maybe it was the ending of a relationship, or the loss of a job, or a period where we felt disconnected from our purpose. These seasons can feel lonely and confusing because the transformation is happening where no one else can see it, not even us. We may wonder why life feels so still. We may question whether anything is changing at all. But just because we cannot see the growth doesn't mean it isn't happening. Some of the greatest spiritual work occurs in silence. It's during these quiet seasons that our faith deepens, our compassion expands, our priorities shift, and our connection with the divine grows stronger. The old parts of ourselves begin to fall away so that something entirely new can emerge. One of the most fascinating facts about butterflies is that they must struggle to free themselves from the chrysalis. If someone were to, quote, help by cutting it open, the butterfly would never develop the strength needed to fly. The struggle pumps fluid into its wings, making flight possible. The same is true for us. We often pray for our struggles to disappear, yet those very challenges are strengthening our spiritual wings. They teach resilience, patience, forgiveness, faith, and trust. Without those experiences, we might never become the person we came here to be. Our soul did not come into this lifetime to remain a caterpillar. We came here to grow, to evolve, to discover the magnificence that has always existed within us. Every challenge, every lesson, every joyful moment, and every heartbreak becomes part of the masterpiece God is creating. Growth is not always comfortable. Transformation is not always visible, but both are sacred. So if you find yourself in a season where nothing seems to be happening, trust the process. Continue nourishing your soul with love, gratitude, prayer, and kindness. Be patient with yourself. Honor every step of the journey. One day you will look back and realize that what felt like being stuck was actually becoming. The butterfly was always there. It simply needed time to emerge. Dear angels, how do we trust the process when we cannot yet see the outcome? Dear ones, every soul carries the blueprint of its highest expression within it, just as every caterpillar carries the blueprint of the butterfly. You need not force your becoming, you need only cooperate with it. Trust each experience, even those wrapped in uncertainty, for nothing is wasted in the hands of the divine. Your moments of stillness are not empty. They are filled with unseen miracles. Continue choosing love over fear, faith over doubt, and hope over despair. Your wings are being prepared, even now. The angels whisper, be patient with your becoming. Heaven sees the butterfly long before the wings unfold. I think it's in that not seeing that we really solidify our faith and our trust. It's when we can't see that outcome that we discover there are miracles, and miracles happen every day, as we love to say. Oh my goodness, Blue Cat just stepped on me. Well, Blue, welcome in. And let's see who all came in while I was reading story time. Annie, Linda, Blue Jean, Kelly Bach, good morning. And Kim McElwain, good morning to you. And Leo, good morning. All right, and Jennifer, good morning, everybody. And today is Luke's birthday, Kathy's future son-in-law. Marley, Luke, and friends are headed to Sunset Beach in North Carolina for the weekend. You're off tomorrow instead of Monday. Okay. Well, enjoy that time, Kathy, and safe travels to you where you are going. And let's see what else we had. Deirdre says, love how you share those butterflies from the bush till they flew away. Thanks for doing that. You're so welcome. I love releasing butterflies. It's one of the most spiritual experiences that you can have is to watch the process. If you ever get the opportunity, just watch the whole process from the time that they are crawling around, and some of those caterpillars you can barely see. They are so tiny. And then they start chomping on that plant. And as soon as they start getting fluid and good nutrition into their system, they grow until they know when they're ready. And that's what I watched. I watched them crawl around on the bottom of the container where they were. They would crawl all day long, eat some more. They eat a lot, actually. You'd be surprised when you watch them eating the milkweed. They do eat a lot of the milkweed. And then they just know when it's time. Just like we have that innate knowing of when it's time for us to emerge. So as they are ready, they start the climb. They climb upward and they find something to attach to, and they just allow. Then there's nothing more to do. There's no more nutrition needed. Everything that they needed is already there. And they wrap themselves in this cocoon and just wait. And it's the waiting that's the hard part, isn't it? I find that in life. It's like, oh my gosh, I have to wait now. I can't do anything. And you're so chomping at the bit to do something, but there's nothing to do when you're in that waiting process. You just have to be. You're just existing in the energy of that transformation that's taking place. So, yes, there is a lot to learn from the butterflies. Jimershan, good morning to you. So glad you're hanging out here with us. And Blue Cat chases butterflies. He does not catch them, he just leaps in the air at them. Well, there's a lot of butterflies going around right now, especially here in where I'm at Ruth's house. She has such a beautiful flower garden, absolutely amazing, with all the colors and the different plants and flowers. So the butterflies love coming to her backyard, and I love watching them. And you know what's been really prolific right now are the dragonflies. Are y'all seeing dragonflies where you are? Because they're everywhere, every day. They come up close to us. They fly together. They fly all day long throughout the yard. It's amazing to watch. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. And Kathy just got to work, and one of the young ladies made homemade fascia bread with olive oil and basil herb dipping sauce. I'm sure it is delicious. I just cannot do breads anymore myself, so I'll just live vicariously through you, Kathy. Yeah, I gave up bread. It's been about 4 years now that I've been off of eating wheat bread, and feel so much better because of it. My body really loves that I do that and that I take care of it and don't give it what it can't handle. And that's my body. I just can't handle gluten. And so bread is a no-no on my list. Kim, yes, tons of dragonflies. Wildlife seems really happy this summer. They do. I think they like this heat more so than us humans do, right? And Kim, you can't handle the bread either. Yeah, I do miss it. And when I see someone enjoying it, I'm just happy for them. And that's what I've decided. I can be happy for others enjoying things that I either can't or choose not to have anymore. So, all right, Kuan Yin says, uniquely you. The more we are willing to become authentic rather than conventional, the more we will need to eschew conditioning in favor of aliveness. Be willing to run the risk of being authentic so that you can live from your heart and experience real joy. We are unique. We're the same in spirit. We're all equal in spirit. We have exactly the same blueprint of love. That's what we were created by and for and through is love. But we have unique qualities in these incarnations that we take. So be gentle with yourself. Be you. Just be you. Everyone else is taken, so be you. All right, so what does our Paramahansa Yogananda say? We're still talking about freedom. Before you act, you have freedom. But after you act, the effect of that action will follow you whether you want it to or not. That is the law of karma. You are a free agent, but when you perform a certain act, you will reap the results of that act. So what Yogananda is saying here is we have a responsibility. And if we are conscious in our actions, then we understand that responsibility, that we did the action, right? We did the deed. And whatever that is, good or not so good, we're going to live with the consequences of it. And that's just the way it is, folks. I mean, there's no changing that. If you do something, what is it? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So for everything that we do, just be aware that there are consequences to our words. There's consequences to our actions. So It's not something that is negative. It's just the law of the universe. And so that makes us more aware of what we're doing and how we're showing up in the world. If we smile and we put out the good stuff, then we're probably going to get some of that good stuff back in our life. That's the probability. And doesn't mean that it always happens that way, but more likely than not, if we're sharing out good energy, positive energy, enlightenment type of energy, then we're going to have a different experience than if we're growling and grumbling and complaining all the time. So some of you came in after we were talking about climate change and the things that are happening right now with the world. And Deirdre's suggestion is that we have a group meeting or meetings and consciously and intentionally say we'd like to see it a different way. We'd like to create an energy of change, a shift of change in a positive way. So, not sure what exactly we will call it, but I have run Power of Intention groups before, and I would love to do a Power of Intention group for all of us for this earth that we're in to calm down, just calm down and carry on and be a world that we are excited and content with. So I will put that together, and anyone that wants to join in with an intention to bond together in our thoughts, in our desires, in what we would like to create, then let's do it. Let's just do it, peas. We have the power to do that. All right. So Kathleen Caputo, welcome, welcome. So happy that you are here, Mama Hado Bear. Oh, I should have brought Hado over. I have a brand new Hado Bear from our Mama Hado Bear, and I am loving it. So this little Hado Bear is going to be traveling with me just like its little sister did for the last almost 6 years now on the road in the Angel Mobile. And I'm so excited to share Hado Bear as I go along the way because it's such an important message. And Kim would like to join our group. Blue says it's the perfect time for such a group. So many people have woke due to the World Cup. All right, well, let's do it. I say, let's just do it. And right now, let's just do our prayers together. So anyone that has a prayer that you would like lifted up, please share that. I would like to again bring up my niece Paula. I spoke with my sister yesterday, and Paula's going through a difficult time right now again. So let's set the intention for her to go through her journey with ease and grace. She's having some testing done right now to see what's going on with her body, and it's such a tiny little body. So let's see her really thriving. Prayers for Mark. Thank you, Blue Jean. Prayers for anyone struggling, going through physical challenges right now. And travel prayers, please, for our Dr. Ruth Anderson and for her entire family, her husband and her 2 daughters who will be traveling over the next week. And I'll be here on puppy watch. So you may be seeing some of those puppies again because I'll go upstairs and do the cuppa from the kitchen. And they love to join in, especially Kona. I know that you all loved seeing Kona as he joined in with us every day. We can call it Saving Mama Gaia. I love that. Yeah, I love that, Deirdre. All right, so let's also pray for travel prayers for anyone right now It's a holiday weekend, and we all know what that means. Lots and lots of traveling on the road, in the air. So let's lift up anyone who's journeying during this time. That includes our Kathy P, our sassy girl, will be traveling, and as well as she mentioned that her daughter and her fiance will be traveling. So keep everyone in mind that is away from their loved ones or going wherever they are going on this holiday weekend. All right, so prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, world peace, attention to human trafficking, our children, support for all families living with addiction, our troops, all countries, our world leaders to remember their divinity, for me and my family, and any traveling P's. And Deirdre, maybe we can add in there also our Earth and what's happening with the climate change and everything that's taking place with the extremes of the weathers and storms and everything, just to save our Mama Gaia. I mean, we pray for her every day, but let's add in to have an intention of good health for our Mama Gaia and our animals. Yes, thank you, Kim. I mentioned that earlier with the wildfires that are taking place out here, out west. There's so many of them and out of control. They just do not, they have, I read yesterday, they have zero containment for that fire that's on the Utah-Colorado line. And we know that there were 3 lives lost with the firefighters that were sent in to help with that. They were all from different states. And so let's remember their families. Thank you, Deirdre. All right, let's go into our hearts right now. And in this time that we have, these few minutes, let's just focus our energy on lifting up each other as we reside on Gaia's back and lifting up this beautiful Earth planet. It is beautiful. Let's see it that way. Let's see Mother Earth in all of her glory, thriving, all the different climates, the different cultures, and just see peace on our earth. Can we envision that together right now? Seeing peace, happiness, joy throughout our earth, wherever we reside, wherever we may be, just lifting up each other. And I'm brought to mind our new P, Jyoti. She has reached out and asked for prayers. So let's lift her up today. She is bedridden. She's in Nepal. And send out some love to her. So for everyone that's here now on Mother Gaia, we send an energy of love and strength and hope. Hope for things to shift and change in a good way. And God, we lift up every prayer, all of these things that are concerns from our heart, we bring forth for change to happen, for a shift to happen, and for clearing to happen on our planet, clearing away the old, clearing away what doesn't work, so we can bring in what does work. God, I pray for everyone that's part of our family, part of our mission of peace on earth. Thank you for this family. Thank you for your love, God. Thank you for holding us. Thank you for sending us angels to help us through each day. We love you, we honor you, and we thank you. Shanti, Om, peace, and amen. So we trust that we are heard. We trust that there are miracles that are happening every day. And Kathleen, I love that. Please keep our animals safe from the firecrackers. It's a scary time for them. Yeah, it's really, really hard, especially for dogs. Their hearing is so intense and so keen that those firecrackers and fireworks that are going off are very scary to them. If they're inside, they can't see what's happening, so they can only envision all these different noises and loud noises. So I know here where I'm at, there's a ban on the fireworks. So it's important to realize that we need to pay attention when our animals are being in a different environment of noise. So if they're going off where you are, just pay attention to that and see how can I help my little fur baby full of love to feel safer, because they need that. They need that sense of safety. And if there's nothing that you can do about it, if it's out of your control and you have an animal, no matter what kind of animal, cat, dog, just show them some extra love. Work with their root chakra. If you can place your hand on an animal's root chakra, then it helps them to say, I'm safe. I feel the love because I feel really safe right now. So, all right, so let's get Leo playing here. Well, let's go into our hearts. Hand on your heart center. And slow down your breathing.
Higher and higher and higher, yeah. Beyond the clouds, past the sun, that's where we're headed. By the power of the spirit, guided by purpose, raising consciousness. Up, we go down, raise the fire, high and higher, till we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, we go down, raise the fire, high and higher. Set your intentions, we off to another dimension. Up, we go, and love lead the way. Up, we go, no time to hesitate. Up, we go, and if you're so good. Up, we go.
Let's breathe in love. And breathe that love out into the world.
There was a time when I didn't know what to do. I'd focus my mind on things that just made me blue. No reason, no rhyme, making the negative true. I didn't know what else to do, but then I found my groove. We're going up, above, to a higher plane, up, above, where we can't complain, up, above, where we can't refrain from anything bringing us down. Up, above, to a higher plane, up, above, where we can't complain, up, above, where we can't refrain from anything bringing us down.
Up, we go down, raise the vibe, high and higher, till we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, we go down, raise the vibe, high and higher. Set your intentions, we off to another dimension. Up, we go, and love lead the way. Up, we go, no time to hesitate. Up, we go, and it feels so good. Up, we go. We going higher, higher, yeah. We going higher, higher, yeah. We going higher, higher, yeah. better yet.
Up, up, up. Hana Bear says, have a wonderful day, everyone. Stay in your heart, stay blessed, and we will see you later. Bye.